You live. We're live, everybody. All right. Here on Fog Football, here to discuss all things that matter Scottish football. And will Todd Cantwell surpass Callum Mcgregors trophy count? That'll get people tuning in their drones. That is for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of discussion. That comment has been brought back up just due to the significance recently with Todd Cantwell, the hype. Well, I say the hype around him. I use that word loosely. Big man is my. Tell you what's a good buy, everybody. See a power bank. See for camping. That's no bad. That gets the job done. Um, yeah, those your wee charging lights right there. That's the real McCoy. That'll do me. Thank you very much. USB to Type C. Anyway, no one's here for that. We're here to discuss Todd Cantwell. We're here to discuss Jimmy Thielen. Adam Adair, renewed bids, all that good, crazy stuff getting discussed here on the channel. Of course, we talked about it earlier. We've also got a bit of news surrounding Marco Tilio, amigo. We've got him to discuss, and 25 extra Scottish League Cup games to be streamed live. That's no bad. I'll tell you what, that's no bad. That's no bad at all. We're going to check Twitter here. We've got to check Daily Record. We've got to check them all. We're going to check all these news websites here, everybody. Get your comments in. I'll read every single one of them. Super chats are appreciated here on Fog Football. So you've got Brendan Rogers comments. We've got Sam Lammers. Taxi for Todd Cantwell. And there's a lot to get through in this video. How long do I go live for is the question. I can go live as long as people want. Why is Finney Jones on the TV? Talking to Cole Palmer of all people. Not just 11 us on the pitch, my governor. Anybody watch The Condemned with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Finney Jones? Pretty good movie. Pretty good movie. Well, Celtic sign Adam Adair. Boom. Get that poll up and firing. How many people will get in on the action? Is Ibrox sinking? I don't know. You're going to have to ask. Well, actually, is that where we want to start? So, we bit of an update on Ibrox, everybody. The rising rent costs of Hampden moved as major obstacles must be cleared to ease Ibrox-style headache. So, yeah, not exactly ideal. Rangers will have to shell out for a new lay and play pitch at a not inconsiderable cost if they are to be ready to play at Hampden against Marwell on August 10th. It could be forced to compensate Queen's Park if Ibrox are still out of commission, beyond September. So Queen's Park could be getting compensated there. We've got 9 viewers. Come on, everybody. Get the questions in. Don't be afraid. According to a report, the Light Blues have no appetite to split their domestic and European games between the National Stadium, Scotland's home rugby at Murrayfield, with the Edinburgh venue still under consideration amid ongoing talks with the SRU Chiefs. Rangers Hockey are still seeking a solution to their stadium dilemma, but as Record Sport revealed on Wednesday, Hampden is looking like the most likely option, but there remain considerable obstacles to overcome. Well, that's true, actually. I forgot about the boxing. The rugby. You know, when do Scotland play the rugby games? Because that could be quite crucial, actually. Could be quite crucial. Big man. Could be quite mental. Right, everybody, get your comments in. Get your comments in, and I'll start reading them. But yeah, I don't know when Ibrox is going to be ready. As for sinking, I don't think so. I do not think so, big man. Right, let's get a few wee cheeky comments in. 11 people, right? The viewers are getting up here. We're all clocking off work. Sean Collins says about Adam Adair, stop fucking lowballing, pay the dosh, don't take the piss. €8 million. Duncan Glenn says, behave. Shankland is pish. I'm going to disagree with that. Duncan points Shankland's pish. I've hyped up Shankland something chronic here on this channel. You Brummies are so fucking embarrassing down in the EFL League One and 37 grand a week. The EFL League One cap is 10 grand a week. Is it? Fuck, I didn't know that. 10 grand a week in the. Guess it makes sense. Shankland and Miloski are better players, lol. Super up, mate. A day is better than Shankland and Miloski. Wonder why no one has been for the other two strikers. Says Jeffrey. Shankland has no resale value. Anything over 2 to 3 million would be a waste. So a lot of hate for Lawrence Shankland. And Bojan Miloski, everybody. Right, so we'll dive a wee bit more into the rejected bid, shall we? Ex-footballer accused of attempted murder in bar attack. Who's the ex-footballer? Who did he use? The ex-Raith Rovers and Aberdeen midfielder. Peter Heverston. Not good at all, everybody. Right, Celtic bid for Admadea. I said 4 million. It looks like it's been around 45 million. Like 4.5 million, 4.25 million, 4.75 million, 4.6 million. That's plenty. That's plenty, Arthur. So yeah, 9 goals and 9 appearances, a lot of crucial goals. Now he is under contract for another 4 years. That is pretty. That is pretty damn. That could be an obstacle. 21 viewers. How's everyone doing on this Thursday afternoon here? 25 to 4. So he actually scored Adam Adea in a 2-1 victory over Hungary prior to the Euros. What happened to our wee victory against Hungary? Oh, aye, Steve Clark shat the bed, but I'm glad we can put that one to bed and gloss over it. Right, Celtic's Marco Tilio returns to Melbourne City on loan for the 2024-25 A-League season. The Australian 22 returned to his former club for the second half of last term. He signed a 5-year deal with Scottish champions, but was limited to just 2 appearances for Rodgers' side. Capped 7 times for his country, Celtic played an undisclosed fee, reportedly to be a record for an A-League player. I just don't really understand it. So is it a season-long loan? Yeah, it is. 2024-25 season, and this is what he said following his departure. The club has always felt like home to me. I can't wait to get back on the pitch and contribute to the team, Tilio told the City website. Last season was a difficult one for me with injury, but I've been working hard to come back stronger. All right, Kanye West, Villa Ensign. So Marco Tilio, everybody. Marco Tilio on his way back. So Rangers are apparently on the verge of announcing Hamza. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Celtic being accused of penny pinching yet again. How's that going to go down? Oh, the polls are open to 10 o'clock. Make sure you all vote. Oh, your vote counts. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, Tam McManus getting stuck into Celtic here, which I'll get into in a minute. You were supposed to get rid of Kamar roof, not the stadium roof. Hilarious, Mr. Freeland. Is it sinking? Is the roof missing? I'm not too sure what's going on at Ibrox here. But in terms of Tab McManus, he says, why does Celtic continue to lowball teams for players? Have they learned nothing from the John McGinn fiasco? Someone will offer 6 million and get him. Penny pinching again. What do we think of that? Are Celtic penny pinching? You bet your bottom dollar that they are absolutely penny pinching. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Paul, you think Celtic should sign Butland for the number 2 position? I'm not too sure of that, brother. Not for not, but hold on. For your number 2, let's see. You think what's his name? Scott Bain. Do you think Scott Bain should be starting over Jack Butland? Is that what you think? Absolutely not a chance. Liam Scales has been talking to the media. I think Brendan Rodgers was talking to the media as well. He said, we'd love to have him back. He was massive for us. He scored massive goals, put in massive performances. We would all love him back. Any more massive talk there for Liam Scales would probably get censored. But yeah, he revealed that Celtic's dressing room would love to see Adam Adea return to Parkhead on a permanent business. Biscuiton. With Kelly signing for Rangers, doesn't that mean Butland is off? No, Butland's not off. Liam Kelly, folks, has just accepted being a Diddy man, second fiddle. Which, I mean, again, there's worse clubs to be second fiddle at. But again, I think Butland played too many of the like the cup games last season. McCrory Berry got a chance, and he rarely got a chance, you know. And I mean, I'd be shocked if Ross McCrory or Robbie McCrory doesn't go, man. Robbie McCrory's going to have to go. Big Robbie McCrory doesn't know what hit him. Second fiddle FC, aka the Rangers. Rangers playing second fiddle to Celtic. Yeah, can't really deny it over the past few years, decade and a bit. People, Rangers fans, don't like it when you call it out some people. I mean, it's a minority. I mean, how can you not? How can a Rangers fan sit here and be happy about what's going on? It's a yoke. It's a disgrace. That Tash is too close to the big Fiora. Laugh out loud. Yeah, felt that. Felt that, Craig. I sense that energy. I don't think he'd be walking around though in a North Face trackie. Probably have something on his left arm as well. I don't have that. But yeah, this is just a wee gimmick. This will be getting shaved off tomorrow, tonight, next week, 2 years from now. I don't know. Player. I don't know. More Hugo Boss, because he was the boss. Anyway, enough about dictators in the 20th century. What about who's going to dictate in the pitch? Mark Wilson wants Celtic to go for Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel says he doesn't understand the rules of the game, and he's been playing it 20 odd years. That would suit Celtic. Moon Howland, as well. Taxi for Todd Cantwell. Yeah, so we may as well address the actual title of this video. Will Todd Cantwell surpass Callum McGregor's trophy count? What do we think, troops? Is he going to surpass it now? Right, I don't. It was a joke title because it's been getting hyped up. It's been getting blown out of proportion, even though Cantwell's the one that put the shitstorm in motion. Right, so we got 17 votes, 88%. 88% voting that Adam Adea should, in fact, sign for Celtic. 12% voting no. As what are you saying there? Is Cantwell going yet? Celtic fan, I want him to stay. He's a great source of amusement for us, lol. Facts, he is, and that's another reason why I want him to go. He can't stay off social media, and social media is tearing Rangers apart as we are approaching the 15-minute barrier here. Born to raise hell. Down and down, down. Bum, 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 bum. Please keep TikTok Todd. TikTok on the clock. Todd's fucking mince. He is mince. I'm sick of him. I know all Celtic fans and fans of other teams will want him to stay. He's a FUD at the highest order, man. Tweet stuff when you're winning, which maybe he'll never release another tweet. You know, just don't understand it. Cantwell is a sore loser and a bad winner. He just wants to talk a good game. Big TikTok Todd. Be fair if he actually put his words into action, but he just doesn't. He's just a pure embarrassment. Yes. And it's not like right. It's not like with Todd Cantwell. Todd Cantwell, brilliant, but the Rangers team's no good with him. He's a fucking he's a total fraudster. I would agree with that. He just needs to shut up. See if he just shut up and put his head down. I'll back him. But the more times he does this, it's just pissing me off. At the end of the day, Todd Cantwell would be more useful buried in the foundations of Ibrox. Never a football player ever read it. I can't believe you don't give Lammers another chance. He did well in Holland. Aye, but come on, you got to think of the first 6 months of the season. Razor saying fraud Cantwell. Fraud, amigo. Big fraud Cantwell. Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt. Max Verstappen has arrived at Silverstone. Fraud Cantwell. Fraud Cantwell. Rangers need 4 more players. 2 centre backs. Right, wait, is it? Aye, 2 centre backs, right back, and a striker, and about 10 midfielders in there. Rangers just need a lot going on. So, what's the latest on the Rangers Stadium? The media have been basically blacked out the coverage. Well, I kind of touched upon it. I don't think the Rangers don't even know what it is. I mean, they're waiting on these parts arriving. It looks like it's going to be more Hampden than Murrayfield. I think it'll be more Hampden than Murrayfield just due to the fact you've got the disaster known as Scottish rugby, and how do you work it out? I mean, I couldn't even tell you what the fixtures are for that. But actually, may as well look at that. Hold on here. Scottish rugby matches. Let's see here. Fixtures. Boom. Tickets and events. Not a chance. Internationals. Aye, that's the one we're after. So tickets are still available. I mean, they don't play rugby all that often, but don't they not? Six Nations, no fixtures to display. When do we? Fuck, the Six Nations is like in March, isn't it? I've just seen that. So, yeah. Scotland getting fucking scudded by Italy. That was embarrassing anyway. Less about rugby, right? Rugby's pish. Rugby league, guy. That's don't want Celtic to go crazy with chasing Adam Adair. Do you not? Would you call it days? 4 million then? Edinburgh City Ultras starting off this season with absolute carnage. Of course, Blair McInally. I tell you what, Blair McInally's getting absolute pelters in his comments because he's saying with absolute carnage, laughing emoji. People, they're carrying blades and they've got fucking flares. It's kicking off, that's for sure. What else is Blair McInally talking about? Blair McInally. But see, I didn't even realise he was at the Euros. Blair McInally doesn't surprise me. He seems to get a fucking ticket to every game. He's like Fogden. He does look like he's from FIFA 8, that guy. Anyway, enough talking pish about Blair McNally. Adair, 6.5 million, 4 million to 6.5 million. Someone commented at the start of this stream. Was it the start of this stream or my stream? They want 8 million. They think 8 million would be a fair enough price for Adam Adair. 8 million. Who's Blair McInally? Oh, he does YouTube. You probably don't know him. He's on Twitter as well. Ginger Kid, Sports Partick Thistle. Does match day vlogs. He's like Footy Adventures, but not like Footy Adventures. $8 million, no chance. Sign up, Mioski. Would you rather Mioski than Adam Adair, though? Adam Adair is Irish, ticks a few boxes, got Celtic over the line back end of last season. Both young, both get sell-on values. That's a question that I can get behind. Ryan 118 versus CJ Novo, boxing match. Who wins? Question mark. Laughing emoji here. Club allegiances to one side. You know, we're looking at this, calling it straight down the middle. I'm going to go with CJ Novo to win. CJ Novo is going to win that one. I don't know. I think you can tell from someone's posture. Even though I've seen like them playing like charity football matches, right? But I don't know. I'm not saying CJ Novo sits there like the Rock, but in comparison to Ryan 118, then when you see Ryan 118 sitting on like the Celtic the Thunder podcast with like a Ryan McGinley, he looks like he wouldn't find his way a fucking Morrison's plastic bag, Ryan McGinley. But again, it's not Ryan McGinley, it's Ryan 118. I think CJ Novo would win. I mean, obviously, Ryan would have the age advantage being younger, but I'd pay to see it. I would. I think, you're talking about Kaz Milligan and Nacho Novo. Who gives a fuck about that? What about CJ Novo against Kaz Milligan? What about CJ Novo against Ryan 118? Give us what we want. By the way, Stevie RFC has a new cover on their channel. Are you going to shake things up on your channel? Do you mean cover as in like channel cover? Like cover image? I think mine's a picture of Fort William or something. I can't even remember. I think it is. I need to look. I know it was at one point. Sean Collins that commented that, which I mentioned earlier. Right. RFC. See that RFC news? That's like the Australian guy, or is it the English guy? 28.7k. It's just such clickbait shite. The guy. It's like the most clickbaity fucking titles you can get. And his thumbnails, he knows how to get people in. It's like the Grim Reaper in front of the Rangers badge. He knows that's going to get the right people tuning into that, I'll tell you. Right, Kenneth Elliott says CJ would win. Tag team match. Right, I'll get to that. I don't think Adair can improve that much to be worth more than 68 million. I would rather see a bigger potential brought in my opinion. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think if you bring Adam Adair in for 68 million, I don't think you're making double in that. It would depend on his numbers for me. What he does in Champions League, Europe, etc. Ryan would smash VCJ Novo. Ryan would punch his daft heat off. What's going on with that? Tash, son. Yeah, what is going on with it? It's going to get shaved off soon. Thought I'd do it for a wee gimmick. Showing up at a graduation the other day, wasn't it? Fog Football versus Ryan 118 and CJ Novo. Fucking tag team match. Who wins? Yeah, handicap match. It can be both a Fog Football if it needs to be, right? But handicap match, if it's a 2-on-2 match, it's a foregone conclusion. There'll be Dudley boys 3Ds getting hit through fucking tables. Yeah, soonest rip off. Absolutely. We'll put it up for a poll. Who'll win the boxing match between those two? Fancies them? Who fancies who? I fancy Graham Shuna Kebab. Who wins? It was definitely not the first guy, but I can see the comparisons. Jesus. I need to take a drink of water and you've died there. Chaplin. Water. Some good shit. Damn it. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And we have got, tell you what, CJ Novo took the lead and then it boomed straight into Ryan 118 territory there. See, club allegiances to one side. I don't see a world where anyone thinks that Ryan 118 can beat CJ Novo. I can't. I'm not saying he couldn't, but I'm talking. Forget about a box. I'm talking like, yeah, as Razor says, he's a scheme boy. I reckon he's been a few scraps in his time. I think. I agree. Razor says I'm a Celtic fan, but I reckon CJ wins. Yes, I agree. What about you, Stevie? Could you smash CJ Novo? Yeah. My pain threshold. Well, I'm tall. I'm taller than 5'8". My pain threshold is second to none. Boxing match. But see, I mean, fitness, you need to work on it for a bit. I'm not saying my fitness is pish like, but it's not what it once was, and you can definitely get that back. But yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Craig B. He says he's smashing both at the same time. I would put it this way: I'd be betting a couple of grand on me to beat either of them. TKO. Some CJ Novo is 5'8". Well, I'm 5'11". 185 pounds. Generic freak. The numbers don't lie. But it's not all about the size. It's all about your fight, the size of the heart, all that rocky pish. How tall's Ryan? I don't know how tall Ryan is. You know CJ's 5'8", so I thought you would know how tall he is. I love how we're supposed to talk about transfers here. We're talking about who would win the fucking boxing match. But who's winning the poll now? Ryan 118, 56% of the vote. 44% goes to 7'6". I mean, that is quite tall. 2 foot of that, those the shite when he shat himself every time Haksabanovic got on the ball. I'll never understand that comment from him. He says every time Haksabanovic gets on the ball, he shites himself. It's like, what? An excitement, not even like, oh fuck, this guy's pish, sort of thing. They are two skinny wee Neds with little to none muscle mass, scheme tramps with zero nutrition. Yeah, they are built like toothpicks, to be fair. I'll give you that one. Neither of them are Neds, bro. Yeah, I think, who said, was it Razor? Yeah. CJ, if I was to describe the other one more as a Ned, I would say CJ Novo back in the day would have been more of a Ned than Ryan 118. It's a bit of banter. Well, Razor against Craig B. Now, yeah, they're fucking, you're both raging with each other. Like, you need to get these boxing gloves on. Ryan 118. I was laughing. Chewing razor blades. Ryan 118 is an educated Celtic man. You trying to say that the rest of you aren't educated, Caden? Is that what you're trying to say there? Can you show crying? Can you show crying? Fight, fight, fight. Can I show crying? Ryan? Can your sight? We will fight you, Fog, to remove that tash. Yeah, it'll get removed very soon. No need to worry about it. I'll fight my razor. Sorry, out my dial. Okay, no worries. I was simply saying neither of them are Neds. They're both fairly educated. Yeah, both reasonably. But see, I think that's the problem, right? I'm not saying what they've done doesn't work because obviously it has worked. They've got loads of thousands of subs, but I think just the more subs you get, the more people almost like distance themselves from reality, and they talk in that more like politically correct, educated tone. And I'm not saying like they don't like CJ Noble never swears, but like in his live streams, he'd swear. Like his old videos used to swear, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with swearing. People say, "Oh, if you swear, it's because you're lacking education." I don't think it is. I think swearing adds to the video. Not that I really swear to add to the video. It's more enrage. But when Rangers get scudded, or we lose a league title, or we lose a cup final, or I'm doing a live reaction to it or whatever, I think it's very hard not to swear about it because you're enraged, you're passionate. I couldn't sit here and be like, well, that was a wee tad bit disappointing. No, it's fucking utter shite, is what it is. Come on up to Drum Chapel Shopping Centre if you want to see a couple of proper wee bands, Drum Chapel. Well, I was in Dublin yesterday, and there was a few fucking jobbers raking through the bins. Up every corner, man. Every one and two people, man, were raking through the bins. Um, it's his thumbnails that get me. What CJ Novo? Yeah, it's when Rangers gets beat. It's like that. No, the worst is actually the Rangers rabble. That it's like my name's Martin, and I'm joined by Ian, and Ian's sitting there like clinic. I think he lives in what Norwich or something. He's just sitting there like this. All right, Ian. No, Rangers could have won. Well, I was going to say they could have won 10-0. They don't do that, but yeah. Then that other guy, can't remember the other guy. Well, the big guy. The big guy has got like one of the shittest doors I've ever seen in the background. Looks like it's been fucking glued together with super glue or something. I don't know. Moonbeams. The Chronic Depression Club. Yeah, it does you definitely get those. So, all right, Davey. I know the Rangers fans. I probably shouldn't be ripping the piss at them, but fuck them, man. I mean, I will rip the piss at people. It's all banter at the end of the day. I mean, people's ripped the piss out of that bear up there. All right, I'm not going to fucking start greeting about it. All right, Ian. It is, and then Martin. I don't know. He just fucking I do watch the Rangers rabble. Most people in this chat will know of the Rangers rabble, watch the Rangers rabble, but it's like you're watching it from an entertainment perspective of like how fucking depressed they are. Like most Celtic fans will watch it from that aspect. I would watch them simply just to get like other people's opinion on the matter. But and you would not watch it for the charisma. You would not watch it for the entertainment. You would watch it, as I said, from a neutral perspective for like a meltdown or something. But in terms of being entertained, no, you're not watching them. You know, I do not need to watch somebody sitting there clinically fucking depressed in a flat. Do not need to do that. All right. But yeah, the Chronic Depression Club is what I would go for. It's funny, like I mean, Martin can be talking and Ian's just sitting there like that for about fucking 20 minutes. To be fair, your room's decorated a good stand up for a Rangers fan. Thank you. That means a lot. See the Celtic fan that's got the room with like Billy the Puppet for Jigsaw and all these like Halloween and all the sex doll. I mean, what the fuck's that about, by the way? I don't care what the colours are, what the badges are, or whatever it is. No one should have a room like that. But yeah, my room's alright. No amber leaf stains on your ceiling. No. I hate that. I actually fucking despise that. I don't know who, he's not a YouTuber. I just seen it on Twitter. I don't know who it is. It was somebody who was doing a job for him and he filmed his house. Joe Biden's handler. Joe Hadden. Todd talked a load of pish. I think there's nothing worse when yeah, I hang out the window. No, I've never smoked in my life. I hate those. See when you see a room that's like discoloured from smoking, like the Hearts third kit, I think this season. I think there's something fucking rank about that, man. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. Right. Anyway, enough about depressed Rangers fans and jigsaw enthusiasts. What other Rangers news have we got? Has anything been announced? I mean, 4 o'clock. That's around enough time to announce something, everybody. See you next time I see Rishi Sunak tweeting, man. Hawk 2 and spit on that thing. Right. Yep, the Hartsford kit looks awful. You could have predicted that with Todd Cantwell, could you? We advert there. Someday skating. Someday skating. I don't know how long this video is going to go, everybody, but there's no real transfer news, man. Ulsan HDFC have terminated the contract of Martin Adam, that big bastard Hungarian. Could he do a job in Scotland for someone? I think he could. Like. Enjoy your 4th of July with this deleted scene from The Sopranos. Brilliant. Brilliant. Is Tavernier left yet? No, Tavernier was a porn star called Tom Wankwell. That would be a pretty funny name, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? What's going on here? What's going on? Speed getting his hair pulled out in Norway. We're looking to sign some more Republicans. Dara O'Shea, or whatever that guy's name is. There's nothing happening here, man. This stream's coming to an end with a very lackluster ending, but I mean, what is there to say? There's nothing. There's nothing. Ian Cathro makes return to management. I've seen that about a week ago. Honestly, Dara O'Shea. There we go. Todd will win FL. Todd will probably win FL. Everybody, come on, everybody. Todd Cantwell. It's kung fu fighting. The moment that the Belfast Express train got hit during Erdrion's friendly with Crusaders. The fuck, just seen that? Fuck, right, flew onto the, just flew onto the M5 there. Archie Gray, I love Celtic, by the way. Archie Gray, I love Celtic, by the way. So that's what he's saying, Archie Gray. So, tell you what, everybody. Archie Gray, well, I mean, I doubt it wouldn't have changed. It won't change much, man, because the 30 million, it's not like Celtic were ever going to pay that for Archie Gray. But anyway, guys, that's what's going to do it for this live stream. I'd love to sit here and talk shite. It's been great. Boxing matches. Todd Cantwell getting buried, me acting depressed about a Rangers podcast. But yeah, all banter at the end of the day. And hopefully soon, we'll have some friendlies to talk about, watch alongs, all that good stuff, transfers, etc. And, not long to go. European qualifiers coming soon as well. So looking forward to that. Anyway, that'd be a good boxing match. Till next time. Peace.